Hi, good morning. I'm here for a scheduled interview about long-term and short-term effects of stress brought upon by the road traffic to the academic status of students.
Ayun nga pala, pasok ka.
Don't worry too much. There's no right or wrong answer, and you can get comfortable as you would like. I'm just here to get the participants' opinion of this kind of situation.
Okay, keep that in mind.
Okay, first question. What is your employment status?
I am a senior high student and currently studying in Canosa, Santa Rosa.
And where do you currently live?
I live in Ciudad de San Jose, Balibago, Santa Rosa, Laguna.
What mode or kind of transportation do you use to go to school?
I often use public transportation to commute. I ride jeepneys and tricycles to go to school and other destinations.
And what can you say about the experience?
There's always heavy traffic and it's difficult to get into public transportation at certain times. It's also frustrating and getting worse and worse each day. I spend more time in a traffic jam than doing something productive.
Can you tell me more about that?
By the time that I go to school or even when I come home, there's always a lot of people that I encounter commuting as well. And because of this, sometimes I can find a jeepney with space for me to ride to. And there are a lot of cars that contributes to the traffic congestions. Besides that, I often encounter some road accidents or road reconstructions, which adds up to the delay in traffic.
And how often do you encounter traffic congestion?
Every weekdays or school days, especially during rush hour but during weekends. The roads are usually not as congested as when it is on weekdays.
How much time does it take for you to get to your school and house vice versa, with or without the road traffic?
Normally, it will take about 20-30 minutes to go from our school in Barangay Kanluran and vice versa. But with the heavy traffic congestion in our area, it takes me about an hour or more.
What do you feel when you're stuck in traffic?
I feel very frustrated, bored, irritated, and impatient because I could have done something else or rest earlier if it weren't not for traffic. Since I'm commuting, it's also not that comfortable when we are squeezed together, plus the heat and air pollution that we intake while in that situation.
And how does it affect your schedule on that day?
I come to school or home late and I get delayed in my schedule. Sometimes I miss my morning classes and some of my lectures. So when there's a need for the class to take a seat work or quiz, I don't understand and get low scores.
And what are the consequences if you go to school late?
I will break the school rules and regulation which would lead me to having violations and in the long run being suspended.
Uh, what are the effects of road traffic in your studies?
It lessens my productivity and because of sleep deprivation, sometimes it affects my performance in school. And I'm also unable to join activities that require you to stay behind in school even though I want to because it does not fit my schedule anymore.
How do you manage your time doing school requirements and time in transportation?
I wake up earlier than intended or sometimes I sleep late or don't sleep at all just to finish my requirements.
And how many hours do you usually sleep?
Usually I sleep for about 5 to 6 hours at most.
Um, how does it affect the quality of your school works?
Because of limited time, my works are often rushed and bad.
And how does it affect your willingness to learn?
Because of heavy traffic, by the time I go home, I'm not able to study anymore because of how tired I am. And sometimes to finish my requirements, I have to stay up late, making me groggy and sleep the next day.
In your opinion, and what are the long-term effects of road traffic of or if the things or consequences you mentioned earlier continues, what do you think will happen to you in the long run?
I think that my performance in school will be bad due to sleep deprivation and fatigue. Also because I've been late and missing some of my classes in the morning.
And what can you recommend to the school administrations and the government about this situation?
Consider making school hours later than usual, and to be considerate of the students experiencing traffic congestion in faraway areas. For example, instead of 7:30, maybe they can move it to 8:30 a.m. so that we could not contribute to the growing number of vehicles caused by the other people going to work.
And last question, what advice can you give other students who are experiencing this kind of heavy road traffic?
Leave the house earlier and have time management to keep yourself organized, especially in doing schoolworks. As much as possible, do everything in advance so that you won't forget anything and so that you can leave early.
For your time in answering my questions.